Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of all ages, is the return of the Sim Racing for Simpletons Round 2, live from my favourite track ever. Don't dispute me, I will slap you, at Interlagos. I'm JP. I'm going to be joined in the booth by Mr. Jim Cunningham, who's going to come along for the ride for what plans to be one epic evening of racing. It's going to be fast. It's going to be quick. Why is it going to be quick? We've got 35 laps. The drivers are just in qualifying at the moment. We will be going into the race very, very shortly indeed. Let's bring you up the race results from race number 1. It was Gabriel Hopp who took the win and had scored a massive 31 points, with Carson Keane in second on 24, then Braden Carroll in third on 21. Then we're going to go with Christian Jasper, who's on 19 points, Theo Salnav on 17, Leo Dalmas 15, Sergei Porok on 13, Jeff Groff on 11, and Dakota DeMage on 9. Then we go down to the others: Alex Wall, Carl Willard, John Stumbras, Frankie Arvello, Anthony Zich, David Skakarinek, David Courtwright, Joel Piguero, Brian Daly, Nicholas Johnston, and Peter Burkak, all down at the bottom end there as well. It's going to be an exciting one, Jim. We've got 35 laps of my favorite track ever at Interlagos. How are you, first of all?
I'm doing great, and apparently we have a full qualifying session today, the whole entire 10 minutes.
Absolutely, we have here as well. It's going to be very, very exciting. We'll find out who comes out on top once again. Interlagos is absolutely amazing circuit. We have got 15 corners, but do you know the names of all of them?
Oh no, not even close.
Jim.
That's not, no. I bring the inexperienced user's view. Most users that watch these shows do not know all the corner names. I'm here to relate to them.
Well, there we go.
Dr. King's on top right now, by the way.
On your screen, Carson King going over the line. He's just going to be going very, very shortly down into the left-hander at turn 4, which is the Cedar del Lago. Then we're going to run up the hill. We jump on board with him. We go up through Ferradura. Right-hander that leads into Laranahara. There is Ferradura. There is Laranahara. Then it's coming into what is turn 8 into SA, down looking for the curb on the inside. Now we're going to pop it around the left-hander of Pinorino. Then it's that run up the Bico de Pato, translates into Duckbill. You're going to aim it, point it at a tree, get it braked, get it stopped. Around the right-hander we go. Then it's down through Magello, this fast left-hander, dropping down into Juncao after, which will be the final corner on the circuit. Is it? No, it is not. We're on that run up the hill now as well. We're going to go through first kick of left-hander. Then we're going to come into Sabina de Boxes. Now, does everybody know what this corner is called? Just about now. That is called Aquibancadas, which roughly translates into the bleachers. Why is it the bleachers? Because you stand there and you can see pretty much 3/4 of Interlagos down the hill because of the elevation. Aquibancadas is not on any track map. You do have to do what I did and research Interlagos a little bit, and you'll find it on their Wikipedia page for the racetrack. And you will see that Aquibancadas is effectively turn number, well, it's between 14 and 15. So there we go. You look at that. That's a lap of Interlagos. Jim, this track is so fast. We're doing lap times of 1:15. These 35 laps are going to fly down.
They are, and this place is just, man, it never brings bad racing. Doesn't matter what cars you put here. It just always, there's just certain tracks that bring the excitement no matter what, and this is definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely. We're bringing up the overlay so you see it on the left-hand side of the best times at the moment. Gabriel Hopp is leading the way with Adam Merchant in second. Cole Willard currently in third. Jeff Groff, Carson Keane, David Skakarinek, Chris Sears, Christian Jasper, Leo Damas, and Brian Daly popping it into the top 10. And we've got Nicholas Johnston 11, Sergei Porok in 12th, Theo Salnav in 13th, Alex Wall, David Courtwright, Frankie Brzezowski, John Stumbras. We've got Arvello, Carroll, Zich, Long, and Namaj have not set times yet currently. So, and we'll give you all the information you need here once more. Jim, are you a favorite? Do you like Interlagos?
Oh, it's yeah. I won't say it's my absolute favorite track, but I'm 100% with you. It's right there. I mean, it really is. It's I don't know. It's just something about it. It's something magical.
Absolutely, there is.
About like this
multiple.
about like this race graph overlay I'm trying to get to work right now. Something magical about it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sure if you give it a kick a couple of times and hit that refresh button, I'm sure it might work on the end of the day. So let's see how these guys are going to be getting on. Gabriel Hobbs just taking pole on a 14.9, the first man into the 14s. 15.023 for Adam Merchant. Cole Willard on a 15.4. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on behind that. Then we've got Byron Daly, Chris Sears, Jeff Groff, Frankie Brzezowski, Christian Jasper, Carson Keane down in 9th, David Skakarinek in 10th. And it's Brian Long just jumped to 12th at the moment. Cole Willard still on 3rd, who is on our screen currently at the moment. I'm sure Jim is fighting fires in the background hit once again, and to get
Indeed.
it absolutely sorted out as we're on board with Gabriel Hopp, who's got a lovely Senna livery to him there as well. Gabriel's home track, so I would expect him to be fast here, Jim.
Yeah, well, they even one of the graphics they made where this is where apparently where Gabriel kicks everybody's behind. They put on there, and then they scratched through that and said this is where Gabriel lives. So I don't know what that means.
Well, I think it's Gabriel's favourite circuit, isn't it? I think it's going to be one of them things where he's going to set the times. He's going to be the man to beat. He will, I'm sure, be on top. As we've got some flicking around going on the screen there. I'm sure we'll get it all sorted out shortly.
Yeah, we got it fixed up.
Yeah.
Sorta.
There you go. On the left-hand side there. On that one, Hop, Merchant, Willard, Groff, Daly, Sears, Carol Brzezowski, Arvello, Dalmas, Jasper, Keane, Skykarinek, Salnav, Long, Johnston, Porok, Wall, Courtright, Zich, and Stumbras are currently setting set times. We've got Jared Akers and Joshua Benjamin in the session. Not quite sure they're going to get team times on the board. Dakota Damage has also not had times on the board either. As we'll keep an eye out and see how these guys get on. Adam Merchant just taking pole on a 14.842. He's all done at 6.5 minutes in. Goes into pit lane. Gabriel Hopp is still out running. Cole Willard is another one with Christian Jasper just jumping himself up into 6th place. So let's see what goes on here as well, and seeing whether or not these drivers are going to be able to have some fun. Leo Dalmas through the final corner, going to keep it to the left-hand side. He runs it a little bit out into the middle. I would have hugged that wall tighter than my favourite grandma, to be honest. And then he's gone, and over the line he goes. So Leo Dalmas doing a great job there. Arvello and Wall have got green sectors on the board, who's jumped on board with Anthony Zich at the moment, who's down in 20th place on a 16.316. Set his best times last time out here, Jim. It's going to be an interesting fight, this one.
Yeah, I think you got there's a bit of disparity between the front and the mid pack in this field. You got a couple of guys up there that are running in the low or the high 14s, and majority of the rest of the field is in the 15s or low 16s. So I think you're going to have some guys pull away a little bit out front, but I think the mid pack battle is going to be incredible here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we're going to be in for an epic fight there. See how these guys get on and see what takes shape on this one. So
about running out of guys out on the track to watch here.
We got everybody. We're good, aren't we? Frankie Arvello's still out on the race circuit at the moment. He's going to be setting times on the board. So we'll see how he gets on. And see what goes on there as well for Frankie Arvello. Is he going to be able to improve from 8th place? It's looking like he might, as he starts heading up the hill through Subido. The boxes coming in Aquibancadas and then moving on from there. Great little interesting thing for Frankie. Is he going to be able to go and take any more higher positions? Goes over the line. It's not his best. It's not his best for Arvello. And unfortunately, he cannot make an improvement on that one. So poor old Frankie Arvello is going to stay where he is. So there we go. Whew, it's going to be an interesting one. Thick and fast, Jim, I expect.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quick to launch out here. And sorry, I'm in the process of fixing the tower over there so it's not overlaying on top of the graphics. I mean, I can't do more than one thing at once. I could barely walk and chew gum at the same time. So, all right, we're good to go now. As the
You're good.
Yes, look at that. Look how good that tower looks now, all fixed up. I learned that
Looks
from you.
beautiful. It does. You can tell we're on a replay because the flags have decided that they want to stop showing all of a sudden.
Yeah, look at that. Only the Americans and the Canadians are coming through.
That's because they're the special ones.
We certainly think we are, that's for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Don't you just? I suppose we could hide them, no, Jim, to be fair, couldn't we? And
Yeah,
then
we could,
yeah, let's get rid of the flags as they don't like the replay file on that one.
Also to make
a bit of a shame.
Gets the tower out of the way for better racing.
Absolutely. Shrinks it down a little bit. All
right.
right.
So, now we got us a grid coming up.
Gabriel Hopp leads the way in first place. Adam Merchant not very far behind at all. Cole Willard in third. Frankie Brzezowski fourth. Chris Sears, Byron Daly, Jeff Groff, Frankie Arvello, Christian Jasper, and Leo Damas round out the top 10. Then Carson Keane down in 11th, and then Braden Carroll rounding out the top 12. David Skykarinek in 13th, Anthony Zitch in 14th. Then we've got Brian Long, Theo Saunav, Nicholas Johnson, Sergei Porok, Alex Wall, and David Courtwright in 20th. There is a way to pronounce Courtwright, apparently. I've been saying it wrong. But I can't remember what it was. John Stubbress in 21st, Dakota Damage, Jared Akers and Joshua Benjamin. No time on the board. Whether or not they will be there, we will find out. So, ladies and gentlemen, he said it was a discussion in the general chat we had after Sky Karinek. I was talking about the way of pronouncing his name. And then Courtwright popped up and said, most people just call me Courtwright. And I was like, well, I did. I think that might have been me, but I don't think that's how you say his name, to be honest. There's been a lot of chatter since then, and I'm trying to find the message. Right, hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be going green very, very shortly here. We will be up and running. We will be racing. We are waiting for Frankie Arvello, I think, and Braden Carroll. There you go. They're popping onto the grid. Just wait for Braden Carroll. Joshua Benjamin has jumped onto the back. No Jared Akers at the moment. That's an interesting one, as we've only got 20 seconds left of qualifying for these guys to be able to do it. We have got waiting for Jared Akers. It's whether or not he's going to get on. I don't think he is going to make this one. All right, here we go for this race. It's going to be an exciting one. We've got 35 laps. We are up and running. We are green, green, green. We're already 2, 3, 4 wide. There's a crash at the back already. People have gone down the order currently at the moment here as well. And it's Gabriel Hopp leads the way with Adam Merchant. There's off tracks plenty. Right, I'll run through them all in a minute, but there has been big, big drama. We'll have a look back like that, as we said at the beginning. At the end of the race, Gabriel Hopp, Merchant, Willard, Brzezowski sitting in 4th place. Byron Daly, Sky Karinek, Sears and Long. That is currently your top 8, with Johnson in 9th and Porok in 10th place. It has been a bit of a hectic start. Groff, Arvello, Dalmas and Carson Keane all in pit lane. All 4 cars in the pit lane. No Akers, he didn't take to the start, but Gabriel Hopp leads the way, Jim, and done what he had to do.
Yeah, he got away clean, and there's a pass for the lead right now as Merchant's going by. Kind of squeezed Hop out there a little bit. Oh, here comes Hop back, though.
Yeah, he lets him back through. I think he knows he did wrong there. Magello now into Juncal. Gabriel Hopp leads and keeps it going. It's going to be the battle of the push to passes, I think, as well. It's whether or not Adam Merchant is going to be using his this early on, or is he going to rely on the slipstream of this circuit. He tucks in now. He starts pulling out. Is he going to make the move around the outside? He's not at the moment. You can see just on the left-hand side. There is Gabriel Hopp. He's got that defensive shape Hop at the moment. Oh, Merchant's going to get sent, but he ain't going to get it stopped. Cole Willard. Willard got excited there, Jim, sent it from a mile away, and then basically did not get that car stopped.
No, I tell you what, actually, that was some good awareness there from Merchant not to get hit right there.
Oh, 3 wide in the background, 3 wide. That's Brzezowski, Willard and Daly. Oh, Brzezowski comes out on top. Then Byron Daly holding on as well. And then Sky Karinek tucked in behind him. Up 7 apparently for David Sky Karinek, who's in 6th place. Great job from him. But Gabriel Hopp runs wide. That releases Adam Merchant through on the inside. Hopp's trying to come back at him into Pinorino to go. Hopp's got that inside line. Merchant's going to have the inside from Pico de Pado. And it is Merchant who takes it. Is Hopp going to try and run him around the outside? Nope. tucks it in behind him, and great move from Adam Merchant.
That was a very nice pass there, back and forth. You would think at this point that Hop's probably just going to say, look, let's run nose to tail here and try to get away from some of these guys. They got 5 or 6 guys behind them there that they need to just pull away from, and then they can fight it out a little bit later.
Yeah, half a second at the moment. Gabriel Hop's going to be closing in. You can see in the background, Cole Brzezowski is charging his push to pass. Got very, very close. In behind up, Willard's not using his. Sky Karinek goes up the inside of Sears. He's got the job done. Sears is down the order. Sears is very, very down the order. And he's in pit lane for Chris Sears. It's been drama on board now here with Willard. Is he going to tuck right? He is. He pulls out to the right-hand side. He's going to have a go at Daly. Not going to get it done. I don't believe Daly's going to shut him off. Cole Willard. No, he had a bite of the cherry there, Jim. But he couldn't just quite finish off the pudding.
Yeah, I thought he was going to make a nicer charge in there, but he really got outbraked there. Just couldn't get it done.
Didn't get it stopped there. Merchant now 1.5 seconds ahead of Hop. Hop's now in behind Brzezowski. I think Brzezowski's had a go at him here as well. And unfortunately for Gabriel Hop, he's lost more places. I think that was on the run up into SA. Now through, we go through the right-hander of Bigarapado, down the hill through Mugello, down coming into Juncal. They can run it out on the cobbles, open up the corner. Hop now tucks in behind Brzezowski, 2.1 seconds. Gabriel Hop might live there, he might breathe there, and he might be native to the track, Jim, but at the moment he's not having a good time, because at this current moment Byron Daly's going to get him going into turn number 1.
Yeah, it looks like he is, and Merchant is pulling away from these guys a little bit. He's already got about 2 seconds out there in front.
Yeah, lap 4 of 35, 31 to go. There's still time for Gabriel Hop. Don't forget pit stops after lap 8. That's when the window opens. They've got to get it done after lap 8. So let's see how this all mixes it up here as well. What goes on? Well, we're going to keep an eye out. We've got Johnson's got his own little battle behind him of Long and Porrock. Brian Long up 8 places, Johnson up 11, Porrock up 10, Wall up 9, massive gainers, Stombras 8, Benjamin 9 places. He started dead last. So great run from these guys here as well. Alex Wall in there, then Zich, then Salnev, Stumbras, all battling it out in that middle pack, Jim.
Yeah, the amount of drivers we lost in that first turn makes you really appreciate leagues that run that no passing zone for the first, eighth or quarter of the race or something, to let the drivers kind of get sorted out a little bit. I wasn't in favor of that back when I first saw it, but I can appreciate now what it does for the race. It definitely lets the cars get just a little bit strung out, and you don't quite see as many dramatic 4, 5, 6 car episodes, like you.
Yeah, Anthony Zich just lost 2 places, and Stumbras and Benjamin, and literally just got absolutely walked over. He just didn't even try. I'm not even sure what went on with Anthony Zich in that one. Cole Willard's got his own company of Johnson and Willard side by side. You can see them further up the road, just going into the left-hander at the Interlagos. And it looks like Willard did lose that place to Johnson. Johnson's going to run him up the hill. Now we've got Long and Porrock tucked in. Great to have Brian Long back on the race circuit here. How's he going to get on this evening, sitting in 7th place at the the
Was he the league owner?
He was, yes.
Okay. Yeah.
He was the old league owner. So yeah, he's done a lot for this league. He worked his absolute butt off trying to get this off the ground. And at one point called everybody out in the Discord. He was like, if you're not going to race, well, I ain't going to provide the league. So the next season they had 20 odd drivers, I think it was, something like that took part. So yeah, great job from Brian Long getting everybody in, and Anthony Zich is taking it over as well, doing a great job himself. Last season built up numbers to what they are this season. Obviously with no broadcasting last season. This season brought in broadcasting and brought us back. And then Christian Jasper, unfortunately, has decided that for a show, he's going to put himself in pit lane down in 20th place. So poor old Christian Jasper. Again, we'll bookmark these and have a look at some of these at the end. But Stumbras in there as well, sitting in 12th place with Benjamin, trying to get around the outside. Benjamin on the right-hand side. Is he going to make it through? Nope, not this time, Jim.
He's lost another spot. Zich just went by as well. I don't know, man. That was kind of strange. Like, he made an attempt there, but then he wasn't on the proper line, and he just kind of bailed on it and just let Zich go on by as well.
Absolutely. Zich went down. Then we're on board with Dakota Damage, then Benjamin, then Anthony Zitch further up the road, Stunbrass in front. Johnson's still battling it out. He's tucked in behind Hop at the moment. Hop there in the Brazilian home track. It's like Ayrton Senna losing a race in Brazil. Scandalous that Gabriel Hop is so far down.
To be factual, I believe that Ayrton Senna only won one Formula One race in Brazil in his entire career, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, are you mistaken, Jim?
I don't know. I used to be a wealth of useless information, but now I can barely remember my own name sometimes. That was a nice move right there. Johnson went right around Hop there. That was a really nice pass.
Yeah. He won twice.
He did.
1991 and 1993. His 1991 victory was iconic, where he secured his first home win despite his McLaren Honda's gearbox failing, leaving him to drive the final laps using only 6th gear.
Yep, had to hold it in, and they said you could hear him screaming on the microphone from his hand hurting from holding the car in gear.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize he won again after that. So he won the year he passed away.
Yeah. Cole Willard just got up the inside of Gabriel Hop. Hop is going down the order. He's going the wrong way for a man that should know this circuit. For Gabriel Hop, unfortunately, he's repping the livery. He's repping it all here, and unfortunately, he's repping it how to slide down backwards rather than going forwards.
Does he have the helmet on too?
I can't see from this far away. Jim, I wear glasses for a reason.
Can you see now? Does that help you any?
Yeah, no, he hasn't got it on. That would be cool if you had a center helmet.
Indeed it would, yes.
Lap 8 now.
No, go ahead.
Here, and at the moment it's Merchant leading away by 4.8. Brzezowski in behind that one, who's got a 1 second lead over Daly. Johnson 4.5 back, and Johnson's got Willard, Hop, Long, Porrock for company in that queue. In behind that, Sky Karinek driving around all on his own. Salnav doing the same, Zitch doing the same, but Zitch has got a little more pressure from Stunbrass and Benjamin. That is your top 13 at this moment in time for this SR4S, I should say, round 2 from Interlagos. And at the moment, we're looking at Brian Long. He's going to want to have a go at Gabriel Hop very, very shortly.
What do you think's going on with Hop? You got an opinion there? I mean, he put down a really fast lap in qualifying, and it's not like it was just a one-off, but he's not getting on in the race at all.
Yeah, I think sometimes it depends on how they get on. It depends on how rattled he gets and whether or not he's making mistakes in that car, whether or not the PTP's on, what the situation is going on there in that car as well. There's a lot of factors, as we all know, with driving and racing and league racing and everything else. So it's going to be interesting to see.
He just went in the pits.
Yeah, he just got the pit window opened, and through he goes.
For the undercut. That's all right, though. Let's see what he does. Yeah, I'm sure he's not going to take tires, but I just want to get a peek in real quick.
To be honest with you, it wouldn't really matter if he did. He should be up and down before he even knows it. Oh, he got a new nose cone.
Oh, so he had a little damage going on then.
Yeah.
All right. I did not see that he was involved in anything, but maybe he was right off the bat.
Yeah, it does look like his nose cone flicked on, and he had damage there. So for Hop, Willard and Johnson still battling it out. And we've got Long and Porrock in behind that. Benjamin Stunbrass and Wall and Hop. Hop's come down out in 15th place. Is he going to be able to do something amazing from this far back, Jim?
Well, I think the key here is, let's take a look at where that track map here. Well, he's got some. If he gets by this car right here that's right in front of him, which is Alex Wall, he's going to have a little clean track in front of him. Maybe he can start putting down some, some fast laps and make that undercut work.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see how this plays out on lap 2 for Gabriel Hop.
I'm
Is he going to be at lap 10?
Well, he'd probably like to go back to lap 2. Yeah, there he goes. Absolutely. He's making the pass there. Yeah, I wish I did not see him get involved in anything since he was so out front, but he obviously did.
Absolutely.
Wonder if
He must
in
have
that
had a problem.
initial battle he was having with Merchant right there on lap like 1 and 2. I wonder if maybe he got into the back of Merchant or something a little bit and damaged his nose.
Yeah, but he did definitely look like in pit lane. He definitely did have a new nose
Oh,
put
yeah,
onto that
absolutely.
car.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it bounced on. So 12.5 minutes, lap 10. It's going to be interesting to see how we get on for the next 25 laps. Is Gabriel Hopp going to be able to get up there, Jim? How far do we reckon he can go?
Well, everybody's got a pit. I mean, like I said, he's got some clean track. He was the fastest in qualifying. I would think that he potentially can get back into the top 5 and be up there contending again. I mean, if everybody's got a pit, you know, he's already got his done. So, and he's got clean track, which is all you can really hope for when you hit this early.
Absolutely. Byron Daly sitting in third at the moment. He's tucked in behind Brzezowski. It's going to be a run down into the left-hander. Daly and Brzezowski. Daly's still tucked in there at this moment in time. How is he going to get on? And whether or not he's going to be able to make that overtake. We are in the pit window, ladies and gentlemen. So the pit window is on. Daly goes up the inside. Is he going to get it stopped? He does. In through the left-hander of Pinorino now. Then the run up to Rubico de Pare. Is Daly going to be able to pull this one away? He's half a second already in front of Brzezowski there, Jim. Great move from Daly.
Yeah, he seemed like he was being held up a little bit there, and we'll see now if he can pull away. It looks like he's going to. Like you said, he's rapidly got this thing up to almost a second already.
Yeah, Daly there making moves, opening gaps up through 6/10 currently at the moment. He's on his PTP, mind you. Brzezowski is not on his PTP. And we go further back, right the way down to Dalmas and Arvello, who's having a nice little fight for 18th and 19th.
Yeah, I think these guys were obviously involved in that early incident and had to have spent a little time on pit road getting some work done. So, you know, they're fighting a different battle right now.
Yeah, I think the thing is though, it still gives them somebody to fight.
Oh no, absolutely, 100%. I love, you know, that's and it's the thing is, as far as in those guys' minds, they battle the rest of this race back and forth. You get the same feeling when you walk away from it. You just had a great fight. You know, it doesn't matter that it was for 18th and 19th place. That doesn't really matter at all.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't. It's still a fight. It's still a race, and these guys are in it. Johnston there with Long, still battling away. There is Brian Long. And Johnston in 5th in front. And we've got Arvello and Dalmas in behind that, 18th and 19th. So we'll see how these guys get on and whether or not they're going to be able to make moves forward when they go in for their pit stops. At the moment, it is Gabriel Hopp, the leading man who has pitted, and he's sitting in 13th at the moment.
Yeah, and let's take a look at his lap times. His last lap time he did was a 1:16.3. Still quite a bit off the pace, though. That's significantly off the pace of the lead guys. Well, there's a couple of guys running in the mid-15s, but he's really not actually off the pace. But he's not really running any faster, though, I guess my point.
So is he on the pace or off the pace, Jim?
Well, he's off the pace of the leader, and he is running about the same lap times as several of the guys in the top 10. And now he's apparently blinking really bad.
So he's on the pace.
Yes, but apparently on the ping as well.
On the ping and pace.
Yes.
It's all getting very confusing here,
It
Jim.
is.
You know that, right?
Well,
you know what I mean?
I'll tell you what, he started blinking really, really bad here. I hope that ultimately that doesn't end up costing him a spot and they move him to the pit road.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely do not want that to happen for Gabriel Hopp. And you can see it at the moment in time. Lap 14, Nicholas Johnson is moving his way forward. Byron Daly sitting in second. He's got Frankie Brzezowski tucked up behind him. This is a resuming battle, shall we say, as these guys continue their fight forward on this one.
They've been going at it now for several laps. Seen a couple of good moves up here, and apparently Frankie's not done yet.
No, I don't think. Have you ever heard of a racing driver say, "I'm done"?
Well, yes, probably have, but that's another story. I thought old Frankie might settle into third though, and just hopes that they could run Merchant down, because if they start battling, obviously that's not gonna work. But Adam Merchant he's in a different area code now than everybody else.
Yeah, he is. He's absolutely flying at the moment. Byron Daly in second, Brzezowski in third. Then you got Willard Johnson along, and behind that is Stumbrass and Benjamin. Benjamin doing a great job, up 12 places. Stumbrass up 11, Porrock up 11, Johnson up 12 places. That is literal insane. But that is partly due to the fact that Jasper King, Sears, Groff and Akers is all in pit lane after their spectacular lap one. I can't even say turn one, because I don't even think they made turn one.
I don't think they did, actually. I don't think they made it to turn one.
I don't think they made it to turn one, and then it all just kind of went a little bit Pete-tong. And unfortunately for them guys, they all, well, terminated each other, I think would be the way.
Adam Merchant is flying right now, and riding on board with him. You can see how on edge he's got this car. And then I'm looking at the lap times. His last lap time was a 1:15.28. That is literally 0.02 of a second off of his best lap of the race. Yeah. So he's flying right now.
Oh, dude, he's such a good driver. He's such a good driver, is Adam Merchant. I tell you, I've been very, very impressed watching him. You know what I mean?
Seems like I know that name. He's an American driver, but I can't place him.
You can't place him?
Yeah, I can't think of where I know him from besides here. I've heard that name before.
He's done, he's been in other different leagues, mind you.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out what that might be, that I would know him from. Something that we do here on the network, JPB network. Maybe Super Formula Lights, IGP fun.
Maybe. I don't know. Don't know, mate. Don't know. Long is having a good old battle with Johnston. So we'll see how Long gets on and whether or not he can clear Johnson there. And see how he gets on. In through the left-hander we go. Up now to the right-hander, in through Ferradora into Laranahara, and then the sharp right turn at SA, and it's Brian Long now. Just as we say, he got close. Oh, there you go. Drop back out to half a second. Now back down again. Now back out again. He's going up and down faster than an elevator in Trump Towers at the moment. Is poor old Brian Long. Back out to 6/10. Clearly, Johnson's got a bit of a better run and over him, Jim, in sector number 2.
Yeah, yes, clearly he was closing up. Is that the only? Oh, big twitch right there. Big twitch. That's gonna close the door on Long there.
Yeah, Long almost trying to get out the inside on lap 17 here. Brian Long on the PTP. You can see it flashing. I don't know where Brian Long was going there, but he was well away from the corner apex. I'm not quite sure where. Long should take that inside line now over Johnson. Is he going to be able to get alongside him coming down into turn number 1? Long almost no.
I feel like he
cannot do it this time.
I feel like he missed a good opportunity back there, because Johnson had 2 big twitches in that car. That should have been enough for him to get around him.
Yeah, I think that's it at the end of the day. You know, some of these people, they make mistakes and the guys in behind don't capitalize because they can't react. Obviously, Long made his own mistake running up the hill through Sabino, the boxes, and going over the line. He ended up way further right than he needed to be. And this is Stumbrass and Benjamin. Benjamin, biggest gainer at the moment. Oh, no, he's not. He's tied with Nicholas Johnson on 13. Both of these guys are doing an absolutely spectacular job. He's now running up into SA at the moment here for Johnson. And see whether or not he can get past Stumbrass. Nice little battle developing here.
It is, yeah. And I was looking back here. It looks like we've got, this is our 2 leading cars that have pitted now. As Cole Willard got in there and got out just ahead of Hop here.
Yeah, Willard and Hop there. Willard down in 11th, Hop down in 12th. Willard just come out in front of Hop. And see whether or not Gabriel can make this move going forward for him here. Is he going to be able to get this done? He's on the PTP. Willard's charging.
Oh, sorry.
Willard's charging. is on the run down into turn number 1. They're alongside each other at the moment. Gabriel Hop and Willard. Gabriel Hop makes it through. Is he going to be able to hold it? Willard stuck him on the outside though. In through Hop, in through turn 1 he goes, through the center S's, and Gabriel Hop moves up a place. That's him into 11th. Is he going to be able to get closer? How far up is he going to be able to get here?
Long got by Johnson too at the same time. That's why I was at that battle as well.
Yeah, Long, Johnson and Porrock now having a 3-car fight. Porrock in behind him. And coming into Pico de Pado, then through into, in through SA, down through Pinorino. Now the right-hander pointing at the tree, brake at the tree, turn it in, it goes down on itself, you can get in there. Now through the left-hander, down the hill we go. Of Mugello coming into Juncao, left-hander. Is this where we're going to see Sergei Porok jump on the PTP? Is he going to demonstrate what it does? Is he going to bring it on at all? Is he going to turn it on at all? No, absolutely not.
No.
As he goes up on the run now, tucked in behind him at the moment. So Johnson, Long, holding
Long
on.
pitted
Porok
there.
tucked in behind. Yeah, Long peeled off. Brzezowski's in pit lane as well.
Yeah,
so
we're
it'll
starting to
be
see
whether or
him
not, whether or not Hop can get there.
Yeah, and also Willard now. By the way, Hop got by Willard.
Yeah. Saw that one. He got him down into turn number 1. Now Hop, is it going to be able to get Brzezowski? No. Frankie Brzezowski comes out in front of Gabriel Hop. Hop's next individual would be Joshua Benjamin. Hop's got about 4 seconds to get to Brzezowski up the road at the moment. So Gabriel Hop's got to go some here.
Yeah, so I would say based on the early indications, it does not look like his undercut really helped him that much. Although he is turning faster laps now.
Okay.
Down in the 115s again.
Well, great job from Gabriel Hop there. Doing a stunning run at the moment. He is currently in 9th. This is Braden Carroll in 15th. And caught right in front of him. Is he going to be able to get this job done for Braden Carroll? Doesn't look like it this time. In through the left-hander, Pinorino we go. Is he going to dive up there? Daly, Porok, Saunover, Zich, all in pit lane. Benjamin's in pit lane. I'm expecting Hop to go. And now Carroll's had a go. Carroll's had a go in through Pico de Pado. He got the job done down through the left-hander of Mugello. Now coming into Juncao. Braden Carroll got the job done there into Pico de Pado.
He did, yeah. That was a really nice move there. That's that paint scheme I love so much, that Star Wars paint scheme. Like that one. Yeah, he did. That's a nice pass right there. All right, let's see how all this shakes out now that we've only got one guy on track now that has not pitted. That's,
Nicholas Johnson.
Yep, that's our only one. Merchant got in and out and is still in the lead even though he pitted. So that's he had built up a nice little cushion there. And he still got an 8-second gap.
Yeah, Adam Merchant basically got a whole pit stop for free.
He did.
Takes it there in front. 19 laps of 35 to go. Oh, sorry, lap 21 we're on, I should say. So I haven't got long left, but Adam Merchant absolutely flying. 1:14.529 was his best times. Last time was a 1:35, but that did have his pit involved in that one. He's, do you know what? For me, the weaving. I'm hoping he's doing it to warm his tyres up here because I've seen it sometimes where people weave and they showboat, and then next thing you know, they end up in the wall.
It's interesting you bring that up. That's been an ongoing topic in the past week on. With certain YouTube creators and things like that, they've been talking about this thing and whether or not it was kind of a new showboat thing or, So that's interesting you brought that up because that's literally been a topic this week.
Yeah. That would be interesting to see, wouldn't it? I love people who do that and then go and stick it in the wall because that slightly would be funny. No offense, Adam. I'm hoping you don't go and do that.
Right.
But it'd be interesting if you did, though. You know what I mean?
Well, especially if he was boasting about the fact that he was weaving. We won't really know why he was weaving. Assume he was tires back up.
Yeah, Frankie Brzezowski now goes in the second, Byron Daly third. Hop's battled his way back to fourth. Byron Daly's not far in front of Gabriel Hop. It's about 1.4, give or take. There is Daly. There goes Hop. There goes Willard. Zich is probably the closest battle on the screen, but then again, he's not really making inroads currently on Sergei Porok. Not on Porok's, on Salnav. Porok's in front trying to make inroads on Johnson. And we've got Stumbras trying to make inroads on Benjamin. So Gabriel Hop looks like he's going to provide us with some action here coming into the end.
Well, we've got plenty of time left here. We've still got quite a few laps left. I mean, he can get up there. I'm waiting to see. I don't think anybody's got anything for Merchant here at this point. But this top three, the second, third, fourth, fifth, those are all positions that can come back together here before the race is over. Uh-oh.
Absolutely.
Your namesake pronunciation just had an incident. I'll have to go back on and look in later. Guy Karinak, look at me.
You did. Well done. It's just the fact I probably said it about 10 times too.
Yes. Well, if I'm going to be honest and give some behind the scenes for people, before we came on air, James was doing nothing but pronouncing David Sky Karinek's name just to make sure that he had it correct.
I did. You're right.
And you drilled it right into my head.
Well, there you go. At least I can get something right here this evening.
Yeah, that's probably the first thing you've ever got in my head here. What happened?
As a fellow man, I should hope that would be the only thing that gets stuck in your head. I'm not going to lie.
You're wrong for that.
Zich still having a go. Sorry, he's got. Sorry, I've lost where I was going now. I was talking about Jim Zed. Salnav in behind with Zich. And he's having a good old battle here. Theo Salnav, is he going to be able to make progressiveness forward? There's a lovely livery he's got on that car. I'm not going to lie. I do love that. Yeah,
Zitch's car looks good too, man. I like the way Zitch's car looks, man. To me, that looks like I don't know, first class race car right there. But I have to say, Zich is having a good run this week. Last week at Miami, arguably not the best run he's ever had, but seems to be getting on quite well here.
Not the best run he ever had. He finished 14th.
Yeah, that's
one lap down.
Yeah. But, he's having a much better run tonight in ninth.
Well, yeah,
top 10,
moving up. Yeah,
there's some tough drivers in this field, man. There's some good Formula drivers in here.
Yeah, I'd be right up there as well.
Right up where?
Troubles. Right up
one
there.
Lap down
somewhere.
Or two?
Hey, listen, look, horses for courses. You know what I mean?
Well,
I'll be up there somewhere.
This is your course. Now, if we just put you out here in an MX-5 and ask you to do 500 laps, then...
Hey, I'm good at that. Put me in Martinsville and I'll do that.
Then again,
my last season's Martinsville defense did not go as well as the year before. I've got to be honest. In fact, it went dreadful.
Well, after talking about it for a year, it's almost like there was no other option for it. It had to be dreadful.
Yeah, it did. Maybe I should just shut up and get on with it. Daly, Hop, and Brzezowski. Yep, Hop is coming at him. He's not going to get Merchant. Well, no, he won't. 19 seconds in 10 laps. That's going to be a miracle if he manages to get that.
No, that's not going to.
But Hop might get Daly, and he might get Brzezowski here, Jim, as well.
No, I think he's got a legit shot at taking second here. Yes. What do we have left? 9 laps. Yeah, I think. Clearly he's all over these guys. Which in the end, I don't think anybody was gonna have anything for Merchant short of him making a mistake somewhere. He ran a 1:14.5 during this at some point for lap time. That's I think that's faster than anybody qualified at.
Yeah. Gabriel Hop has got a 1:15.6 best time, 15.7 last time out.
Right.
Battling in front then. Daly's going to have a go at Brzezowski. This can only lead into Hop's hands almost. as we're going into lap 26 on board. We go on a run up through Sabido now. Now through the left-hander. Yeah, Gabriel Hobb. Who else is going to likely to have it up here with these two? But one of them's got it on, definitely. Or it might be both of them at the moment because they're running pretty much side by side, but it does look like Daly's going to clear Brzezowski. Is Hop going to sweep round the outside? No, he's going to cut him back though. He's going to look for the exit on the center S's. He'll be right on top of him here as well. There you go through the left-hander. This is Gabriel Hop's opportunity to get Frankie Brzezowski. He pulls out. I don't know why you pulled out. I would have left it there a little bit longer. Now on the run down into the Interlagos. Gabriel Hop goes through. Job done. Thank you very much. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. He's now got Daly sitting in his place for second.
I mean, that was a classic example right there of how you use push to pass to get yourself into a situation where you can make the pass and make it stick. He did a fantastic job there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well done for Gabriel Hop. Job done for him. So let's see whether or not he's going to be able to make his way forward and whether or not he's going to be able to make an improvement here for Gabriel Hop. And see whether or not he can get Daly. I think Daly's there for the taking though, Jim.
Oh, I agree. I think Hop is going to get by him. I really do. I think he I mean, you know, again, he sat on the pole for the race, so I mean, clearly he's got some fast laps in him, so but I think consistency wise, Merchant's in a different league, or at least he's running in a different league today.
Yeah, absolutely. Adam Merchant's too far ahead. 21 seconds gone out for two here. Gabriel Hop's tucked in once again. Is he going to repeat the job going down into the side to see Interlagos into the left-hander? He goes. No, Gabriel Hop cannot get through this time, but this is going to be tough for Daly. Daly's going to have to sit there and pray that he can hold on here. Not easy. He's going to have to place his car on every single apex in the side line he possibly can. He's going to have to take more white lines here this evening than the guy from Colombia, I can tell you that much, to be able to hold on from Gabriel Hop. Otherwise, he's going to be in deep, deep trouble if he leaves the door open with just one little bit there, Jim.
More white lines than Pablo Escobar.
Hey, good old Pablo. Nothing wrong with him. Not a lot right with him, mind you, but there we go. Won't go into too many details on that one. But let's see.
Our buddy
what
Anthony
happened.
Zeich had a bit of an incident there.
Who's this Zeich fella you talk of? Or Zich, like
Zich.
People would Zich.
Yes,
Yeah.
Zich. Is he American?
Yes.
That's an interesting pronunciation.
Why?
I don't
Is
know.
it interesting?
I don't know. I just think it seems like we would say it different here, but that doesn't mean I'm correct. I butcher the English language, and I'm American. So I even butchered the American version before you said anything about us already butchering your language.
Hey, listen, don't. You know what I mean? I'm not getting involved in it. At the end of the day, because that can lead to a whole different conversation.
That probably could.
You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Well, I tell you what, like you said, man, Daly's got his mirrors full. Look at this, would you? Full of Gabriel Hop. I mean, that's the kind of stuff, you put that kind of pressure on somebody, though, and ultimately it ends up making them make a mistake, you know, and you don't even have to really work too hard to pass them. You just got to kind of put yourself in that spot and let them make a mistake.
Well, that's interesting because Google's given me two different ways. One is Zik, and the other one is Zyke.
Oh. Neither one of which I said.
No. Here we go. Gabriel Hop's going to make the move on Daly on the outside. Is he going to be able to hold it down into turn one? He's through and done.
Nice.
Through and done for Hop. Great job from Gabriel Hop. I do expect him now to start opening up the times there on Daly. He's pulled out nearly half a second coming out the corner of the center S's. It's going to be a run down now. He was on his PTP just coming through the corner. He got the job done, knew he had to be on it on the exit. He did do that, in through to Interlagos. Now it's running up the hill at the moment here for Gabriel Hop. Into Ferradora, we're going to go to right-hander. Then it's going to be a bang into Laranjara, through into SA, and then that run down into Pinarino on the infield. Let's see how he gets on for Gabriel Hop. Through he goes. That is SA. Now into Pinarino, gaps out at 6/10. Gabriel Hop's got this. Good job. Thank you very much. Take care. Adios.
Yeah, he's riding off into the sunset, so to speak, but there's no way he's going to run Merchant down, not in 4 laps. Says, well, Daly's sticking with him pretty well there. I wonder if Frankie's going to get back into this battle again.
Yeah, I don't think Brzezowski's going to get on about 1.5 seconds at the moment for Frankie Brzezowski. I think it's going to be too far back.
May have some sights on Brzezowski, though.
Maybe. Willard's closing in. He's just popped it in underneath that second mark. Daly's having to go with Hop. Hop made the mistake coming through center S's at the moment. They're running down side by side, almost into Reda Raposta. Hop knows he's got to go on the defense. 90 seconds on the PTP. Then Daly's got his PTP. Both men charging. It's charging at the moment here as well. Ooh, it's like looking at a mobility scooter side, looking at mobility scooter car park. All the lights are flashing and nobody's going anywhere because at the moment Hop's going to hold on. Through he goes through the right-hander, into SA goes. Gabriel Hook, big on the defense, gets through SA. But I can tell you one thing, Jim, he's going to have to be careful because his back end started sliding going in through that.
It is indeed. Did you just say a mobility scooter car park? The lights are going on everywhere and no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. That's something that you planned, or did that just come to your head?
Just came to my head. Do you think have you not listened to me? Do you think I plan any of this?
Oh.
This is ridiculous. I don't plan anything. It just comes to me, Jim. I'm like a plethora of analogies or euphemisms or sometimes innuendos that people look at me and go, I don't know if you really should have said that one.
Oh, well.
I turn around and go to my channel. I can pretty much say what I like.
That's right. And you're not pushing the limit unless you're making people say that every now and then.
No, exactly. As long as we don't swear at the end of the day, I don't mind. You know what I mean? We don't swear, that's fine. We can have some fun with commentary because that's what it's here for. Otherwise, it just turns into another boring day job, and we definitely do not want that in what's supposed to be a little bit of fun here for us in the evenings where we get to commentate on virtual race cars, on virtual circuits, and listen to real drivers, real human beings completely go full bore, frantically raging at times in Discords. What more can we ask for here as well? 31 down, 4 to go, 32 down now. Merchant's just gone over the line here once again. We've got 4 to go. Is he going to be, I think Merchant's going to wrap this one up, Jim, and job done for him, I think.
Oh, yeah, I agree. And I think job done is done for Hop if he can just, settle that rear end down a little bit. He's trying to drive so hard to get away from Daly. I think he made a couple of mistakes there. I think he's faster, but I'll tell you what, there battle going on here.
Send it. Oh, I thought Willard was going to have a go at Brzezowski. The only trouble is, as I've learned with Frankie over a period of time, I've done this. If you go hard at him, he's going to damn well make sure he's going to defend like his absolute life depended on it. And that's the thing at the moment. He's got to make sure he can really, really hold on here as well. You've got to push him wider. He's going to come at you up the hill. It's going to be a tight one for Brzezowski. Get over to the white line, son. Be that Colombian in the nightclub. You've got to get over there. You've got to get over there. You didn't get over there. You went the wrong white line, mate. That's not good. And through goes Willard. Job done. Brzezowski down through the right. Loses a place. Just didn't keep the apex. Didn't keep the white line in on his nose. And unfortunately just got it all wrong.
Yeah, that was a nice pass. I'm sitting here watching the battle right in front of him, and what I have noticed is that Hop is blinking horrible. Oh, another big slide on the tail of that car there. His signal is getting really bad. It's jumping off of him. In fact, it's so bad now that it's making me question whether or not he's starting to feel it in his rig, because seems to have slowed just a little bit here.
Yeah, still got Daly tucked in behind. Willard still now with Brzezowski on the defense, 2 temps back. They've gone through center S's on the run out. Down the Reda Raposta we go. Frankie Brzezowski on the PTP. Willards is charging. Where is Frankie going to go? He's going to go up the inside. He gets it this time. No, he doesn't. Willard says no. Brzezowski just weren't quite brave enough. You can use all the PTP you want, sunshine, but you got to make sure you're going to be big, brave. Pick them up, stick them in your pocket, and just run with it and hope your nose don't get cut off here. He's going to be on that PTP for pretty much the last 2 laps here. I would be very surprised if Brzezowski's not on it as we speak.
You'll see.
He's not. Is he? Has he got any left though? Can we get a like roll bar shot so I can actually see the light? So I'm not quite sure how much he's going to get back the other way.
Oh, you want the other shot?
Yeah, or just a TV cam where I can see if he's got any left. Yep. Normally when it's red, they're really, really low. Now he's still got some left. That's the worst thing he wants to do, is go into pit lane at the end of this race and still carry a PTP. That would be absolutely, I could not think of anything worse. Both him and Daly are both flashing. Let's see when the light goes static, what it does here for Brzezowski. Because it's got to be, where did he use it? He used it here, 90 seconds round a lap. It's going to be up through the infield. I think it will become active again. I'll be very surprised if he gets it before this corner here into the Lago through turn 4. No, it's not. It is going to, should be up 90 seconds up through SA, maybe Pinarino for Frankie. Still flashing. Willard's gone solid. He's got some left. Adam Merchant over the line. He's PTPing. He's going to take the white flag here. Final lap of the race for Adam Merchant. Job going to be done and done. 24 seconds up the road. Willard is not. Brzezowski still not got any PTP. Still not got left. Final lap of the race. You don't want to be taking it back to the pits. You don't want to be taking this back to the pits. Nice. Surely, solid, there you go. Yeah. Now go. How much has he got left?
Got to be too late, though.
Well, the problem is Willard's got some as well. There you go. He's on it. He's on his PTP. Can we go in board, see what he's got left, please? 41 seconds. It's literally this whole lap. Go forward to Willard on the same shot. Willard's not on his PTP yet. Does he know he's got some left? That's the problem. Brzezowski's coming at you, son. He's 8 seconds. He's 24, 23. Brzezowski's going to use it. It's whether or not Willard manages to hold on. 20, 6 attempts. If he gets him down into Pinarino here, could be in deep bananas. But then again, it is a long run. Let's jump back on board with Merchant. He's coming up over the line now as well. Adam Merchant's going to take the win. It is going to be the win for Adam Merchant. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Over the line he goes. Adam Merchant wraps it up at Interlagos, still with PTP in the bank. Gabriel Hop, red light, is going to flashing. He's running out at the moment for Hop, but I think he's done a great job to battle back into second place after taking damage. Byron Daly's out of PTP. He's got none left. And then we've got Cole Willard. He's on his PTP now at the moment as well. You can see Brzezowski's got nothing left. He's out. He's out. Unfortunately for Frankie Brzezowski, you see Willard's just running. Oh, how much is he going to have left, Jim? Can we go on board quick? Oh, he's all right. He's light. He's down below 20. Well timed for Cole Willard. Well timed. He got down below 20. So good job from him. But nice little battles there. You see Gabriel Hop come through with Adam Merchant. Is your winner. Brzezowski come over the line as well. Stumbrash, Saunav, Benjamin all running up the hill at the moment. But a great little fight here at Interlagos. Great job from all of these guys.
It was, yeah, good battles. We had nice battles all over the place here. But after our horrible first lap episode there with about 6 cars getting taken out.
Definitely don't want that. But we did. And let's see whether or not we can get the results up on the screen shortly.
Up here.
Good job. Adam Merchant takes the win by 25 seconds. Massive.
That's
Gabriel
huge.
Hop in second, Byron Daly in third. Then we've got Cole Willard and Frankie Brzezowski in fourth and fifth. And then we've got Brian Long sixth. Great run from Brian Long. I'll be honest,
Yeah.
up 9. Nicholas Johnston up 10. Sergei Porok up 10. Saunav up 7. Joshua Benjamin up 13 places. Stumbrass at 11, Courtwright at 8, and then Alex Wall is there in 13th. And Frankie Arvello and Leo Dalmas round out the top 15. In below that one, we have got Anthony Zitch, Braden Carroll, David Skakarinek, Dakota Damage, Christian Jasper, Carson King, Chris Sears, Jeff Groff, and Jared Akers. Let's have a look back at turn 1. Jim, what went on with Carson King, if we can?
Yeah, that was quite the incident. Let's find where the beginning of it actually occurred here.
There we go.
speed.
Oh, somebody didn't go anywhere.
Yeah,
Somebody
it was
did
that
not
red
go
and white
anywhere.
car.
Yeah. You see Carson King just on the outside there. They're full wide. Oh, look at the contact coming in front. Look at the contact coming in front all day. Squeeze, squeeze. No awareness. No awareness at all. King tries to come back. Bang into the pink and blue car. And unfortunately, that is how it all went wrong for Frankie Arvello.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I guess he just was completely unaware that they were around him there.
It just closed right up on him, and unfortunately, that was the end of it for Arvello.
Dalmas and
oh, there we go.
High speed. He had an extra.
Oh yeah, I did. That was fine. Well done.
I knew you'd enjoy that. How about the roof? You like the roof of the building here?
Looks wonderful. You've done a good job here this evening.
That's what I'm here for. There's Dr. Keene. Still elements of this that happening everywhere.
There was a lot going on.
And here's what happened to Courtright earlier.
Is he going to put the throttle down too early? We play a little bit quicker, do you think? There we go. Goes up the inside and boom, unfortunately goes round for David Courtright. So unfortunately for him.
That was Coda Damage he was involved with there, I think. Right.
Great job. Well done.
Anything else you wanted to look at?
I'm all right. Apart from that, they were the main kind of dramas once we get past lap one. That kind of was it.
Okay. All right. Well, another one's wrapped and done there.
Absolutely. Great job from all of these guys, and fair play to them all. And it's going to be an interesting one next time out as well. We can bring you up the schedule on the screen.
Possibly. Oh, Mike can do that. There it is.
We're going to Road Atlanta. There we go. After Road Atlanta, next week's to join us next Tuesday as we all do the same thing again here. I'm at JP, I've been alongside Jim Cunningham, and as always, take care. Have a great week, and you never know, you might see us on the track sometime. Good night.